Let's DIY a Baby Saja sweater. First, just get a fluffy pink sweater from anywhere. I got one from Goodwill, but I'm sure you could find one from Amazon or wherever you shop. Then you're going to measure the whole length here of your sweater. See, mine is about 24 inches, leaving a little room on the bottom. This is going to be to figure out how big our diamonds will be. So he has 5 diamonds going down the front of the sweater, so I divided that 24 inches by 5. So I knew I wanted each of my diamonds to be a little bit bigger than 4 inches so that I could also have some space in between the diamonds. Then I got some of this iron-on heat transfer vinyl. I chose these 2 colors, kind of a darker purple and a lighter pink. I felt like they matched the best. Then before we get started with the fun stuff, grab a fun beverage that matches the vibe, and you know what to do, put on the best movie of all time for the background noise. Now cut out your diamond stencil. Really important, make sure you focus really hard, concentrate really hard in the eyebrows, that's really important. And then go ahead and copy that diamond onto the vinyl. Just try to fit as many as you can on there. I'm tracing 8 out of the pink vinyl. He has 8 pink diamonds on the front of his sweater. And then go ahead and cut them out. Now do the same thing on the purple vinyl. Try to just fit them on there. He has 7 purple diamonds, so you're going to need 7 purple and 8 pink diamonds. If you have pets, you know, get them involved. That's really important as well. Here is all the diamonds cut out. So this vinyl says to use a heat press with like a very certain temperature. I don't have all that, so we're using my $10 Walmart iron, and we're gonna hope for the best. This is me thinking I'm being really smart by testing out the vinyl on a similar type fabric. I'm using this old towel, and I'm just gonna test out the iron and see how it does with the vinyl and on the towel before just maybe ruining my sweater. So I suggest that too. Test out your stuff. The vinyl does have this clear layer that you're gonna peel off. I think after you heat it, maybe before. I don't know, it probably says on the instructions. I did it after. And then I'm just kind of laid them out all on the sweater just to get like a general vibe for how they're gonna look and the placement. Then I cut the middle center diamond in half just to be like Baby Saja's and lay them all out. Then I just decided to go for it and start ironing on the vinyls onto the sweater. Okay, brace yourselves for this reveal real quick. I'm gonna throw up. So I clearly had too high of a temp on my iron, so it kind of made this little weird color change here. So recommend maybe testing it out on the actual material you're going to use and not just a spare towel. But don't worry, we're going to fix this weird coloring issue. It's going to be okay. I started using some parchment paper in between the iron and the vinyl, and that protected it much better. Highly recommend using the parchment paper in between. And I didn't really do any specific like measuring. I just laid the diamonds out as straight as I could right underneath each other. Here's the center row reveal. Not too bad. Don't worry, we're going to fix the color later. Then I went to start on the next row. I just lined this top one up with the collar. So this was working out much better using the parchment paper and having a lower temperature setting on the iron. Second row reveal. It's working out. It's going pretty well. So So here I'm just showing you how I'm kind of lining them up. I'm not really measuring, I'm just trying to make sure that my spaces in between the diamonds are looking about equal. And if you like to crochet, I made this little crochet hat to go with the outfit, and I'll show you the tutorial I used. It was free on YouTube and it was super easy to follow. Highly recommend. And this is how it turned out. I'm super happy with it. It was easy. It took maybe like an hour to do, and I highly recommend. Hope you try it and have fun.